Hi everyone, welcome to patient registration form in our HMIS Hospital Management Information System. Okay, so in this project, we are going to discuss about the how the new patient registration will create and everything. I'll show it to you in a Excel sheet. So this is a Excel sheet for our requirement. So this is nothing but we are going to just use a requirement. And now before starting the project, first of all, I want to just keep it as a one local update set. Okay, so now I'm just keeping a local update set. Now you can see here, so whenever we keep a local update set, now you can see, so I'll keep a local update set. And what is the project name? So the project name is a HMIS, and that too in that HMIS we are using the patient registration process, right? So that's the reason I want to just select it as a patient registration, and then I'll keep it as a submit and make it current. Now that is a update set is running. Now let's we start creating of a tables. So first of all, what is my requirement? So I need to create one table first, right? So that's the reason I will go to my table creation area, and simply I want to click on new, and then I'm going to just create it as a one table. Okay, so this is my empty form for our creating of a new table. So this is a table empty form. Now, what is the name of the what does it means? Like a table name means patient registration. Is it right or not? So now I given as a patient registration, and now I want to just create as a one like a application module also. What is the module we can create means that is a HMIS. So hospital management information system. What is it? One module, one application menu has created. Okay, now let's we start creating of a fields, and as well as the types also, and as well as maybe it is a choices, if anything is there, any of the comments are there, everything I will show it to you clearly. Okay, I'll make it a little bit fast because so I think you all people you know very well about the creation of a table. So that's why just you can observe this one. I'm just creating a what does it means? First column label is a registration data time. So the data time is a just a type is also data time I given, and healthcare number also there. So now I want to use it as a healthcare number. So this is a auto populating number. Okay, so auto populating number means we can use it as a type is a string first of all. So then after that we'll use it as a number and patient name. So it must be string because so we don't know the person name. So now we are registering the patient name. So that's why reason I'm just taking as a string only. So the patient name is also string, and moreover we can use it as another one. So sex is a either male or female. Okay, so we can select it. So sex is a choices. So choice, we can choose a choice, and after that we'll give the choices. Don't worry. First of all, date of birth is also there. So this is my requirement in our Excel sheet. See, if you just joining in any organization, any project requirement is there. So most probably each and every company will provide some of the Excel sheet information for your requirement. Okay, so that's the reason I'm just using the date of birth and phone number and everything. And that too, no one can explain that. See what the type of table, sorry, fields are using. So your wish, you can create your own types, and as per your requirement as a developer, you should just create your own. So type, what does it means? Like a field types are there. So email is there. For example, you just mentioned that email is there. So maybe email can will contain the any of the as of now email is not having any proper what does it means like a field types. So that's why you better to give it as a string only. Reason behind, if you are just using the email means maybe you may give a special characters also in that email, and letters also you are using, numbers also you will use. So that's the reason you better to provide the string. That's enough. And the next one, street address. And now you can see we have a different type of conditions are there. Now the address section also we are just mentioning in this area, And while creating of a form, we can use it in a different sections, and applications or some kind of some fields are visible or invisible, everything will do it. Okay, but as of now I'm just creating all the fields. So our requirement wise, now you can see that street address is a string, it is a somewhat big string, right? So I will make it as a somewhat bigger. And then now I'm using another one, that is a what does it mean, street address line 2 also there, and city, and most probably city is there now. So in that city is also one string. Okay, so we'll get it from the other tables. So city, and the next one is a state. So everything I'll mention it here. Okay, right, next one is a postal code. It's very important. Postal code is also important. And now this postal code is a reference. Why I just given as a reference, reference is nothing but the postal department, all the postal details are ready to save in a another table. So I'll save another table, so that's the reason postal code is also there. And next one is a uh, what does it mean, status, marital status, and it's a choices, and that too I'll provide the choices is a next time. And as of now, so the choices are present. And next one, so we have a what does it means, like a in patient is a so younger than 18 years or not. So some areas they will ask the, maybe patient is a it's not a 18 years, below 18 years, what kind of the actions we need to take, everything will keep it in a form. And next one is a, what is the values are there, so patient name or everything, like a, sorry, parent name, and what does it means, like a contact number, everything will provide it. Okay, and moreover, what are the informations are there, for example, contact number I given, and what does it means, next one is a emergency contact also we created. Okay, emergency, any contact number will be there, so we can use it, emergency contact also. And next one, the relationship is also there, maybe. So for example, the patient is below 18 years, maybe we are going to take it as a parent name. So maybe parent is nothing but either mother or father or brother or anyone. Okay, so we can mention manually, that is a relationship, and their mobile numbers, so we can collect it from here. So these are all the fields are creating manually, because now the fields are created, but the data should be populating by using of different type of methodologies. So that's the reason. So that's why family, what does it means, doctor name, so what does that mean, everything I'm just mentioning. If you just enter into any of the hospital, so what the patient registration form will be there, same as it is, that patient registration form will try to create in front of you in a service now area. So that's a major so information. And we are using the family doctor phone numbers and everything. So these form details will also be maybe it's a manual entries, or otherwise directly we are getting from a other table details, right? For example, pin code number is there. So that pin code number, if I just enter the pin code number, maybe their city and their state and district and everything auto populate. Is it right or not? So that's the reason we'll keep a logic in that area. So that's okay. And next one, what does that means, like a, yes, see here, so preferred pharmacy is also there. For example, hospitals are right to preferring the pharmacy, in which pharmacy it will they will prefer, because so that medicines are available only that pharmacy, so that's the reason they will prefer that pharmacy only, maybe the pharmacy contact number, and their what's it means, uh, pharmacy phone number. And next one is a reason for registration, so why they are reasoning, so what is the reason for registration, everything we are going to make it into a so clear fields. So additional any notes are there, for example, if any patient is using any of the extra medicines already they are using, so you can mention in that notes or something. Okay, so additional notes are there. And next one, We'll go to the taking any medications currently, means previously, for example, you have any problem, so any lungs problem is there, any just cardiac problems are there, just like hospital terminologies are there, right? So but we don't know what are the terminologies, hospital terminology, but so most probably if they have any medication, for example, already they are taking any of the medicines previously, so we are going to mention in this area. So please list them. Here is nothing but you can list out all the informations whichever, for example, the patient is using, like a any of the so diabetic medicines they are using, and what company medicines they are using, everything we are going to mention in this area. And for example, the patient is just coming for a what does it means, like any insurance, medical insurance are there now. So in our India, most probably medical insurance are less, but if you just go to the US and UK, and that other companies are using, most probably all the patients are depending on their insurance only. So they will claim the insurance only. So that's the reason. What is the insurance ID? If the person can have the insurance ID, you can mention the insurance ID. Now this is also reference and insurance company. So which company? It is also auto populating from the insurance. So what that means, like a if a person, we just selected an insurance ID, means automatically from their organization, their in table, so we'll get the automatically insurance company details, like a policy holder name, who are the policy holder. So at that area, for example, one person is the family, one person is the medical insurance will be available to whole family. So maybe father is a policy holder, so son has to get a insurance. So that's the reason I'm saying. And policy holder date of birth also we are going to just mention here. Everything I mentioned, so whichever we required for creating of a table, everything we given in this area. Okay, so now let's we submit the table. So whenever we submit the table, once you observe that, so the table has created successfully, but some errors will occur. Why? Why some errors are occurring, you know? So reason behind, the reference is not providing properly. So I given a reference, but a reference I given for any table? No, I not given any reference. So that's the reason. Next, we'll create a that fields, which are the reference fields are there. I'll create it here afterwards, right? Don't worry. So let's we move it to the form. So how the form will be there and everything, I'll show it to you. So before that, I'll just create a choices also. So what are the marital status is there now? Like a what does it means, like a married or widow or any kind of the single, okay, divorced, all the things are there. Now let's we go to the marital status. Okay, so single, and what is the first one choices is a single. I given as a single. I given a uppercase single, and the value is a, what are the values? So and it is also same name, but it is lower case we given, and the sequence is there. What are the sequence? Sequence is nothing but it is a 100 I given. So your wish, if you want to provide the 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers also, you can provide it. But as of now, I just given as a 100 only. Okay. So single after married. So the same thing will be there. So value is also in a lower case I given the married, and sequence is a 200, and the next one is a so what does that means, like a divorce, right? Divorced is there. So diverse, so value is also diverse, and then the language is English. Okay, that's everything is fine, same as this. And now there is a sequence is a 300, and next one we'll use it as a diverse after, like a, okay, legally separated. Oh, so legally, so that is a requirement. You just imagine that I received a requirement from a client. Maybe client is nothing but any just small he's a uh, so project providing person who are providing the projects to us, so that we can call it as a what does it means, clients. So that person given these kind of the informations, Okay, so and now it is at the widowed, so widowed, and now there is a backend name is also widowed, and sequence is a 500. I think I everything is fine. Now let's we update it. Okay, that's good. So one choice was completed, and next one is the sex is there now. So the sex is also choices is there. That choices we can create in this sex. So now you can see that, so male, female, other. So three options are there. So they given requirements. So like that, and we are creating a like a male, female. So sequence is 100, and so another one is a female, and backend name is also female. I given but lowercase. So sequence is a 200, and other. So third one is a other, right? Okay, so in this area, you can use it as a other, and sequence is a 300. So I think that's fine. I think choices are created successfully. And now let's we move to the table, and we can show the how the table configurations are there. Everything I'll show it to you clearly. Okay. Yes, now you can see that registration date and time. So marital status and like a single, married, divorced, and legally separated, everything will be there. And moreover, healthcare number is also there. But see here, healthcare number should be auto-populated, right? Yes or no? The phone number and everything is there. But I want to just make it as a proper appearance. So I want to make it as a proper one is a single column is there, another one is a, so double column is also there. So I want to just make it as a form design, right? So now I'll go to the form designing. How the form design has to appear, I want to just make it as a small form design. So these form design will be depending on your visibility. So your what does it means like your creativity. If you want to create your own, what you are going to think. For example, you are thinking about that you want to keep it as a fields are different position. So I given some my ideology. If you want to just use it as your own, you can create it your own. Okay, so that is your wish. These are all the informations are, so depending on my knowledge, maybe who are watching these videos, maybe that people can have the good ideas. So maybe these fields are not in this form, maybe another form will be there like this. Okay, your wish. So now you can see I given somewhat different type of movements here and there, healthcare number, patient name, phone number, marital status. Hmm. So this is totally depending on my ideology. Okay. So maybe different people can have the different type of ideologies. That's the reason. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Everything is good, and now it is a. I given some kind of the like address section is there. I just given as a address section means address details also everything it will try to populate it, right? Okay, address, where is the state and everything, and that too it should be a double column, right? Multiple columns and two columns are there. Okay, but service now is giving only option for only two columns only. Three columns is not possible to create it. So that's somewhat I think we can gain. It is a drawback or something. Okay, so you can create your own like a yes double column like a state and X email and everything I just I'm mentioning. So slowly, as per our knowledge, I'm just moving here and there. Okay. So this creativity, no one can judge and no one can give any ideas because so that is your ideology. You can make your own creativity. Okay. This is a form design. So as a developer, as a instructor, I'm just giving a instructions to you to create a good lookup form. Okay, so maybe the backend and any scripting or anything means I'll show it to you. Don't worry. But as of now, I'm using only the creativity only. Just what creativity? I'll show it to you. Don't worry. Hmm, I think. Hmm, I just am moving like this. emergency contact details, and like a address also we completed. Hmm, we given some values. Okay, the patient is okay, younger than 18. So what are the changes we can use it? Everything I'll do it. I'll change it. Hmm, okay, right. So where is the address of the, so maybe what does it means, like a, so medical details and pharmacy details and everything we are going to mention in a one area. So your wish. So everything you can make it in your own, right? So let's we see. I think I'm just using different type of methods. I'm also getting confusion to make it how we can just arrange all the fields. Different type of fields are there now. How we can arrange, because so more fields are available now. So these fields are getting little bit confusion. Maybe the phone number or something. So maybe this phone number is patient phone number, or otherwise there is a any of the parent phone number also, that we can confuse it, right? But don't worry. So this is a form creation only. You can just use your any kind of the changes, and while creating that change, then automatically so it will be storing in your table. So don't worry. Hmm, I think that's good. Everything is good. Yeah, I think after completion of few changes, now I'm just saving the uh, what does it means, designing of a form. Now I'm just refresh. So I want to refresh it. So now let's we see how it will be looking. Okay. So again, I'll go to the tables, and I think somewhat some fields we are missing. Yes or no? Because so while creating of a table, once you observe that some fields we missed. So what does it means? There is a error has occurred, and we missed that some of the reference fields. Is it right or not? So now I want to create the reference field actually. So now you can see that reference fields are not available. I'm searching here. So but now the no reference fields are there because of the reason at the time. So we given the reference, but we not yet mentioned the reference. So that's the reason. So which are the reference fields are there in our Excel? Again, once again, I'll create it. Like a postal code is there now. So the postal code information I'll just create in this area. Again, postal code, and that too it is a reference, and dumbly I'm just providing the reference to the user table. Because see, dumbly I'm just using, after that I will change that reference. Don't worry, because as of now the postal code table is not available. So that's the reason I'm just using the user table, and simply I given as a dumbly I just am providing the user table reference. So don't worry, I'll change it, don't worry. And now let's we move to the reference. Which are the reference are there? More references. So family doctor name is also reference, right? Family doctor name. So maybe family doctor name is a reference, and that too it is a user table only. I'm just mentioning the user table only. Next one. Which one is there more? So preferred pharmacy is also reference, right? I'll just go to the preferred pharmacy. Okay, so preferred pharmacy, that is also a reference. So that too, these all are just mentioning that user table only reference, because I'm not yet created as of now. So we not yet created any of the like a pharmacy details and all those things, right? So that's why. I'm just preferred pharmacy is a reference to the user table only, and next one is a, what are that, next one, so insurance ID is also reference, right? It is also, I'm mentioning now, it is a user table only. So you do one thing every day, every time. So you can follow this patient registration project. Definitely in a further videos, I'm ready to just create some patient insurance IDs and how we will get the insurance ID practically. Everything I'll show it to you, and I'll update all the details also step by step. Okay, right. So I think where is the details? Yes, postal code and family doctor name. So these are all there now. I'll just move it from here and there. Yes, I think again I'm just changing family doctor name like this. Next one, postal code is also there. What we required. So address is there now. So we require the postal number, right? Postal code also, right? So I'm just moving this postal code. We are moving postal code, and we'll keep it as a in another section. Okay, that's good. So I'll keep it here. Okay, anyway, you can just keep it somewhere, but you can change postal code. City should be below of a postal code, right? Okay, you can keep it like this. Then next one is a, what are the city we given, everything we given, preferred pharmacy, insurance ID also. So where the insurance details are there, you can just move that insurance ID to that particular insurance area. So these are all the changes are just we can make it changes. So I will show it to you what changes are there. So right, see these configurations are a little bit okay, clumsiness, and sometimes we may forgot how we can create it and how we can so keep it in a proper way. So the arrangement is also important. If we are not arranging properly, that is also difficult to create a form. And so if any form, if anyone has to uh, enter a details after creating a form, that is also difficult, right? So that's why I just moving here and there. Okay, what are the next one? Okay, patient name I given like this. Okay, so next insurance ID also I'm just moving. Okay, right now after changing all the informations and everything, so once you see here, the form is looking like this. So it's like somewhat different, and it's look like a, so all the fields are available now. Okay, so if you want to change, you can change your requirement wise, or otherwise, for example, if I want to just use it as a section wise, like a, so address, once you see here, so you want to give it as a, for example, this is the address section, so you can mention that address, so it is somewhat better and it will be available. It is just reducing of a clumsiness in your form. So maybe there is a patient is younger than 18 is there now, so you can provide that name only. Maybe that is also one like a section name, you can provide it. So now I'll just give that particular patient younger than 18, so you can provide that section name. And the next one, see, this is a, these are the simple techniques we can use to configure the form. And like a family doctor details, so that's all. And next one is a, what does it means, like a additional notes are there, like a taking any medicines are there or not, right? So I'm just mentioning that. Mm, so I don't want to use a separate one, that's why. Mm, just wait, just wait. I want to add additional notes and everything. Okay, I'll make it additional notes, and okay, that's enough. So next one is a, yeah. So if anything additional medicines they are using or medications are they are maintaining or not, we can mention in this area. Mm, medications you can specify, right? So medications details. Okay, that's why next one is a pharmacy details, right? Pharmacy details. That's enough. And next one is a, what is that, like a insurance company, right? Insurance, enough. So that's all. So insurance details and something, I'm just saving this form, but it means configuration. Now you can see, so how it will be changing the form. So again, I'll go to that table and form, I'll refresh it. Now you can see the form has to change like this. It's a very simple and easy. While now I'm just seeing here that is a very simple form and very easy form. So this form should be okay. Look up nice. Is it right or not? So that's why every fee, sorry, every details are just mentioned in a sections. So if you just go to the insurance area, you can go to the insurance information like this. So these all the so what does it mean? Table creation. There is a fields and everything we created. So in this area, okay. So I think that's fine and everything is good. And now, so these kind of the informations like a healthcare number is there. Now I want to just populate number automatically. So that is also important, right? Yes or no? So now I'll start creating of a healthcare number auto population, right? How to create it means, first of all, we'll go to the tables again. So go to the tables. Okay. Yes. Now let's we move to the tables area, and in that area, so where is that healthcare number is there, right? So I'll go to healthcare number. So healthcare number, where is the healthcare number? Yes, yes, healthcare number. We'll check it. Where is that? Yes, healthcare number is there, right? So now I'll just click on healthcare number. I want to just keep it as a, so one sequence number, that to auto populating of a number, right? So now let's we move to the advanced view, and then in that advanced view we can select the default value. So what are the default value? Just come down, not that. So default value and use dynamic default. Now let's be given as a get next padded number. So simply you can click on update it. That's fine. Everything is good. Okay. Now I'll go to the so number maintenance, right? Now let's we move to the number maintenance area. In that number maintenance, we can just create it a how we can use it as a number maintenance. I'll show it to you. Number maintenance. So now click on new. So use the table name, which table name, the patient registration. Is it right or not? Yes, now that prefix is a, now I'm just using the HMIS, right? So that's why the prefix is a HMIS only. Simply, if you want to mention that changing of a number, so how many numbers you require, everything you can mention. So, for example, you require there is a 10 digits number. Okay, you can just create it. Simply click on submit. I hope that's fine. So now we'll check it. There is a table has successfully created with a auto populating of a number. Now you can see, so that you see here, so healthcare number is given as a, so one, and the two is auto populating number, everything will be looks fine and good. Okay, so this is a table creation, and in that creation we can use it as a, that is a registration date and time, and so reason for registration, patient name, phone number, date of birth, okay, sex, and marital status, emails, and everything will be available. Okay, so these are the form creation, sorry, the table creation as well as the form designing also. Okay,